the Mandarin was done so dirty. I'm not even getting started on the Mandarin. That pissed me off. And you know what pissed me off even more is all the comic book fans that try to find, like, they watch Iron Man, was it 3? Yeah, Iron Man 3, and try to find some way to accept it. They're like, well, you know, it was clever for the... No, it wasn't clever. It was stupid. Like, it's the equivalent of making the Joker the villain in the Batman movie, and then you find out that there is no Joker and it was an actor the whole time playing a role. It's that level of, like, slapping the face of the fans. And I love the Mandarin, man. I wanted to see him have, like, 10, like, alien rings or technology, whatever they are.
Kingpin was telling the truth. He's not behind any of this. It's Jigsaw.
Have you seen the extended Suicide Squad? There was one extra scene with Joker that made me think he played the character well. Yeah, I own it, actually. I've seen it. It's a little better, but just... That's not the version of the character I like at all.
That's why the nickname. There's a Yakuza gang, the Eternal Sun,
Jigsaw,
moving in on the Nucci and Mercs operation you'd cleaned out.
And?
Guy named Takagi heads the gang. But
my problem with Squad is DC tried to rush and had no characters to build to do shit at the screen. Yeah, but I think that's been the problem with the entire DC movie universe. They saw that Marvel had success with the Avengers and they wanted to rush as fast as possible to create that universe. Had they slowed down, like Aquaman and Wonder Woman were fantastic films, that should have been first. Before any of this Justice League or Suicide Squad, any of that. Build a universe first. And I know that's a broken record, the argument's been heard a billion times, but it's true. It's true.
You believed Mr. Fisk?
They retconned the Mandarin in the MCU short, All Hail. Yeah, I saw that. Unfortunately, I don't think they're ever going to act on that beside that little Easter egg you wouldn't know if you didn't see that.
Too late, Murdoch.
There's Daredevil.
Mr. Castle, as your attorney, I don't need a lawyer. You're fired. Mr. Castle, this is very ill-advised. Objection noted.
And now he's going to be Morbius. Yeah, I like Morbius, actually. As character. I think that character's cool. I think Jared Leto could do a good job in that role. Like I said, I think he could have been a good Joker. I just didn't like the version of the Joker they wrote.
Where were we?
We were talking about the Kingpin claiming Frank had been duped.
Did you believe Mr. Fisk's claims?
The fat guy seems sincere.
Before they did the whole thing in Iron Man 3, I thought the terrorist that Ironmonger killed in the original Iron Man was supposed to be... Me too. That's what I thought was gonna... That's where I thought that character was headed until he died. I would have been okay with that. I would have been perfectly okay with that. What do you think about the Demon Punisher arc? I think that shit sucks. Punisher does not need to be a supernatural, gun-wielding demon killer. They've got, like... You've got, like, Blade and other characters that can do that. Punisher didn't need to do that. I am intrigued about Ewan McGregor playing Black Mask. Me too. I'll say this. I don't give a shit about Birds of Prey. I don't care about the comics. I just don't. I never found that interesting. But the fact that Black Mask is in it, I loved him as a villain. And that's one thing Arkham Origins pissed me off so bad. I've talked about this before on stream, but for those of you that haven't, I'll say it again. I was excited as hell that finally someone else got the spotlight besides the Joker in a Batman game. And then when you find out that Black Mask was the Joker, Joker took Black Mask identity, instantly that became my least favorite Arkham game. But yes, Black Mask I think would be awesome. And Ewan McGregor, hell yeah, I want to see him play a DC villain. Oh, we could pick 2 levels. We can go to Pier 74 Revisit or Meatpacking Plant. We'll go in order.
The Eternal Sun is moving in on Nucci and Russian operations way too quickly. They control the docks now.
Did you see the Pet Cemetery trailer? No, not the new one, because I've heard there's a scene in there where it completely spoils a twist in the movie, so I'm not going to watch it. And I do want to see that movie in theaters. Well, Cosmic Ghost Rider is awesome. He's an immortal Frank Castle with the Spirit of Vengeance. I heard about that. I haven't read it, though. A Cosmic Ghost Rider Frank Castle. As long as he comes back as Obi-Wan for the side movie. I want an Obi-Wan side movie so bad. So bad. I still like that Punisher got the War Machine armor. That's probably the best person to get the War Machine armor. Is it weird after seeing that Polar trailer I can't unsee Mads Mikkelsen as boss? That's the very first thing I said when I saw that trailer. But I was talking to my friend that knows nothing about Metal Gear, so I had no one to share that with. But yes, Big Boss for sure. Oh yeah. And Mads Mikkelsen is a good actor, too. I really enjoyed him in Doctor Strange's Caecilius, but I don't feel they developed Caecilius well at all in the movie. Like, again, it's the typical comic book thing where you get that one-shot villain that is defeated at the end and you never see him again.
Get out here now! Just keep shooting!
Yeah, now I know not to use slaughter mode in this level. Some levels, the slaughter mode breaks the graphics for some reason. Actually, you know what? Last time it broke the graphics, it was the same level. I forgot, because we're revisiting this level.
Let's tell each other secrets. You first.
Let me go and I will tell you. Just let me go.
Give me some health.
There's going to be a massacre.
I love everything Spider-Man, no matter how campy or cheesy they are. I actually named my son after Peter Parker. That's awesome. It's funny because I wanted to when I had my daughter, me and my fiance but we debated so much because, like, I wanted her to have, like, a super nerdy, like, you know, like, comic book or video game name. I wanted to call her Jury from Street Fighter because I love that character, Jury. And my fiance was just like, no, and like jury duty, and I was like, you just ruined that name, thank you. So I couldn't get that. I even thought of Cammy, but then it was too close to my son's name, that's Cameron. So I was like, well, we can't do that. We ended up calling my daughter Ivy, Ivy Diana. We picked that because in my mind it was Poison Ivy and Wonder Woman, two strong female comic book characters. So we talked about that and decided on it, and I was like, all right, I'm okay with that. But originally I wanted a Street Fighter name. Did you see the movie Cam on Netflix? No, what is that? Is that a horror movie? Me and my girlfriend are calling our first dog Frank. We have one dog called Zelda. But if I ever get another dog, I want a fat bulldog, and I want two fat bulldogs. And I want to call one Chumbo and one Cheeseburger. I don't know why. I just want dogs that I can name those names.
Let's move, men. Hey, who is there? Someone's closing the door. Watch out for Yakza.
I think Chris Evans from Infinity War looks like young Naked Snake. He doesn't have the... Yeah, I agree with that. But yeah, he definitely doesn't have the voice. He would have to deepen it.
Anything you'd like to get off your chest?
You won't get answers from me. I still will not talk.
Then you will die.
Jigsaw hates the Kingpin almost as much.
Have you seen The Void? No. Is that on Netflix too? Alright. Time to kick ass and chew bubble gum. But the Punisher never carries gum. Made good progress today. I think we will be able to beat this game. I want two female dogs. I didn't know one, Tali and the other Liara. Ooh, Mass Effect. Beautiful, beautiful. I love Mass Effect, by the way. I've been wanting to stream the Mass Effect games just because those, especially Mass Effect 3, my friend always makes fun of me because he's like, dude, you play Mass Effect too much. Because I've replayed the Mass Effect 3 campaign, and this goes for 2 also, like 5 to 6 times from beginning to end, just because I love it that much. I would love to do it on stream, but I feel those games would be like, it would just take way too long. It would be like 10 streams. Oh, damn. Hey, Superboy, welcome. You missed a couple levels. We are now on Pier 74 Revisited.
Come on, tough guy.
Getting help from S.H.I.E.L.D. I bought my 360 just from... Yeah, one of my buddies, he's a super PlayStation fanboy. And, he refused to buy anything Xbox related, and then I convinced him to get a 360 for Mass Effect, and he loved it. But then later on, they came out the whole trilogy on PS3. He was so mad. 36-hour non-stop Mass Effect playthrough. Oh yeah, yeah. Once you have children, those non-stop like all-day streams are an impossibility.
You're breathing. Come out. Don't call for backup.
Damn, I wish I had a grenade right now. I probably will do Mass Effect one day just because I really want to replay it. But yeah, it would probably be just like... I would have to add it to the schedule as like a 3rd stream just because like... I don't want people that are always here for like the little 2 streams a week, you know, have to sit through Mass Effect for like 3 months because that's probably what it's going to be. That way I can still keep the variety on the channel going. You guys know I like my variety. Yes, Cam is a horror movie about a cam girl that wants to make it to the top. That could be taken multiple ways. One day she tries to log on and she's locked out of her account but streaming. It's a fun little horror movie. I'll have to check that out. Yeah, if you guys know any, like, good or underground horror movies, like, I love horror movies. Especially the really shitty ones on Netflix. Like, there's this one I saw called Clown. If you guys haven't watched Clown, oh my god, it's so twisted. It's about a guy that's literally turning into, like, a demon clown. It's terrifying. Hey, Jinjam, thanks for the, I was gonna say stereotype, for the super chat. So now that they're remaking horror games, what rare horror game remade? Mine is I have no mouth and I must scream in Martian Gothic. Fix the bugs. As far as the remake of a horror game, I think a no-brainer would be Silent Hill. Now that Resident Evil 2 was remade, like, and yeah, it's a different company, it's Konami, and we know Konami doesn't do anything with video games anymore. But I would love it if we got a full-blown Silent Hill remake by today's gaming standards. I think that'd be a massive comeback for the series if it's done right. And they can make it scary as hell with today's technology. Come here.
Little men with big guns.
Have you seen Sharknado? Oh, yeah. I've seen multiple Sharknado movies. You know what's funny? I was almost in Sharknado. Which one was it? 3, was it? That was in Universal. Okay, there's one of them where it takes place in Washington. But there is actually, no, wait, hold on. Did it take place in Washington? Or was it, there are scenes in Universal Studios, basically, in Orlando. But there's this one part of the movie where they're in Washington, and you see the White House, and there's, like, a street you see with some restaurants. Like, one's called, like, Luigi's, and that's not Washington at all. Those are restaurants inside Universal Studios, and that's the street right by the earthquake ride. I thought that was hilarious. I was almost in that movie as an extra, because they were actually hiring extras, and I signed up, and I got the email, too, that I got approved, but I got sick. And the day they were supposed to do it, I couldn't make it out to Universal Studios. I think they were paying each extra like $100 for a couple hours just to be running away. I totally could have been in that movie had I not gotten sick. But yeah, Sharknado took place in Universal Studios. You see the Rockin' Roller Coaster, or no, it's called the Rip Ride Rocket in one part too, and I've ridden that ride multiple times. Oh!
So much for my backup.
There goes that slow-mo. Oh no, was I supposed to? Okay. I'm good. I've seen the first 2 VHS movies. I thought, yeah, the VHS movies were awesome. There was something so creepy and, like, dirty about those movies. I love them. Am I the only one who'd love to see a sequel to Dread? No. That's been a hugely requested thing by fans. To the point where there had been rumored Netflix series on it. I don't think anything's going to happen, though. I really dislike this level as much as I did the first time around. I don't like this level.
Surrender, or he dies.
That's it. That wasn't much of a battle. What the hell do I care about that shit? Oh my god, it's the Hellgas from Killzone. I just recently bought a 4-film collection of John Carpenter's The Thing, Prince of Darkness, They Live, and Village of the Damned. I have never watched Prince of Darkness, though. I've heard a lot about that movie. I want to check that one out. I've heard it's weird as hell. But John Carpenter, I'd say he's one of my favorite directors of all time. And actually, my 3 favorite movies of all time, my top 1, 2, and 3 spot, are The Thing, The Fog, and Halloween. Oh, damn it, I wasn't paying attention to my health. Halloween in order. Halloween, The Thing, and The Fog. All John Carpenter flicks. Aliens is my 4th favorite movie of all time. On Friday nights, my wife and me watch random horror flicks on Netflix. Vivitch was good and creepy. I haven't heard of that one either. I want to remake a Silent Hill with Konami giving blessing to the Resident Evil team. I have to do this all over? Is there no checkpoints in this level? Oh, screw. I'm getting the grenade launcher. I'm for damn sure getting the grenade launcher now. No, I have not seen Mouth of Madness. I've heard good things about that one, too. Did you hear they're remaking Escape from New York? Are they still doing that with The Rock? Because I have no desire to... I kind of have no desire to watch that. Not messing around this time. I'm tired of redoing this section.
You should have kept your head down. The Punisher is here.
It's which but titled Vivitch? Ah. No, I haven't heard of that, but I'm actually going to have to add all these movies you guys are telling me about to my list. I like how the Punisher has a random heart attack after he kills an innocent. Oh, God.
The Punisher?
There are no innocents. It's like Dracula said in the Netflix series. There are no innocents. Not anymore.
He will kill us.
It's so much better with the grenade launcher. There. You need to see Mouth Madness right now. No, I'll definitely have to check that one out.
Do not frighten me.
Alright, let's interrogate you for some quick health.
Let's tell each other secrets. You first.
Have you seen Castle Rock? No, I have not seen Castle Rock. One of my buddies was telling me about it. Said I would like it. I don't like this level. I want to get over it quickly.
Too fast, I say.
Jigsaw. Now, so guys, if you haven't noticed, we are past 36,000, well on our way to 50k. So if you're new to the channel, I want to thank you, and for watching all the content I put out. Or whatever content you watch, if you don't watch all of it. But that's quite alright. No, no, no! Oh my god, he lit me up.
If you more rats cooperate, this will be quick.
Let me go and I will tell you. Just let me go. That's Mr. Jigsaw. He is in charge of the docks.
Come on. Ah! Come on. I hate you. I remember begging my babysitter to bring over his PlayStation along with Resident Evil and Silent Hill so I could watch him play when they first came out. I wouldn't have nightmares for weeks. See, that was the thing when, at least in my generation, when I was a kid, like, you know this shit scared the hell out of you, but you couldn't not watch it. Like, that's what happened to me with the movie It. When I was a kid, the original It, for years, I was traumatized. I had clown phobia, I swear to God, until, like, I was, like, 12. Like, that movie affected me to my core. I don't know why. Like, now, you know, I'm an adult. Like, clowns don't scare me for shit. But back then, I saw a clown, I would panic, man. But you couldn't help but watch it. To me, and this isn't a popular opinion, The Strangers got to me. I did not see the sequel, and I'm dying to watch it. I wonder if it's good. No, Strangers I actually loved. That movie was terrifying. Just the fact that some random-ass people, like, that's a scary thought. Being in your home, that always scares me for some reason. Being in your home, and then the doorbell rings at night, and you don't know who's there. You're like, who the fuck's there? But The Strangers, like, took it to a whole nother level.
Bastard!
Hit them, not me.
Alright, see you later, Nathan. Thanks for being in the stream. Shield is almost useless in this game.
Be careful what I shoot.
Hold your fire. It's the Punisher.
I don't kill innocents.
So I'm the only hardcore horror gamer anyone play the hell game. Play which game?
Didn't shoot you.
Fear of clowns is coulrophobia. Yeah, no, I had that. It wasn't even just I was scared of clowns. Like, I had that phobia for a couple years. I know I did. It was awful. Like, my aunt apparently didn't know that I was so scared of clowns, and I think I was like, I don't even know how old I was a kid, but she bought me like a little clown frame for like a light switch for a bedroom, and I refused to accept it as a gift. Just because it was a clown. That opening scene is actually... I could tell you guys right now the exact scene. You know when you're watching a horror movie, right? And there's a scary scene, and you stop and think to yourself, like, that's it. It broke me. Like, I can tell you the one scene that destroyed me for the movie. Like, the one scene responsible was when the kid is in the gym shower, and then Pennywise comes out of the drain. And then you see the one shot where he goes like this and opens his mouth and you see the sharp teeth. That one scene right there is what did it. Like, that caused my phobia. I was like, oh, I just died. Like, that's the one scene. I used to have nightmares about Grok from the Moomins. I have no idea what that is, to be honest. What'd you think of the Clown Outbreak House in October? Clown Outbreak House. Oh, the Clown Outbreak. Oh, you're talking about when, like, people were dressing up as clown. I thought that was creepy, but also it's a really stupid thing to do. Like, you're gonna get your ass kicked by somebody at some point if you do that. You worked at a haunt house. I used to work... Oh, who used to work at a haunted house? Did I miss it? That's awesome if you work at a haunted house, because here in Orlando, we have the Universal Studios Halloween Horror Nights every year that I love to go to. Sorry, I was about to sneeze. That I like to go to, and I always wanted to, like, audition as a character, and I just never did, because, like, I feel like you can't enjoy the event as much if you work there. So I just go get the pass and go every... Oh, no! Someone else is shooting at me. Son of a bitch. Come here, yellow ass suit. Banana bitch.
Let's tell each other secrets.
I think most people got the phobia things in showers. Yeah, it ruined me. It ruined me for a while.
We'll not get answers this way. There's gonna be a massacre.
I still panic for a second when I close my eyes in the shower. You know, another movie that kind of did that to me for a little while was Sixth Sense. When I saw that in theaters, and the part where the kid's taking a piss, I stopped taking a piss with the door open at night for a while. When he's taking a piss, and then you see someone walk by, and then he goes to the kitchen, and she's screaming at him. It's like a suicide victim. Nope. Every time, like, I'd get up at night and went to my room, or went to the bathroom from my room, and the rest of the house was sleeping, I made sure to lock the bathroom door. Because I was like, no, hell no, I'm going to be peeing. I'm going to see something walk by the room, or walk by the bathroom door in the corner of my eye. Screw that. Have you seen 1408? Yes, I actually saw that with my older sister, and she was screaming the whole time. Like, she screamed so many times in that movie. I did not find that movie scary at all. It was an alright movie, I just didn't find it scary. Did you ever play Primal? No. I played Primal Rage. That game was awesome. But that's not at all what you're talking about. Oh, God. Man, I want to use my, my Rage mode, but I don't want to break the graphics. Damn you, emulation! Oh, hold on. Let me interrogate this man. Do your job, Shield.
Cooperate. This will be quick.
Let me go now.
This level sucks ass.
You will not learn any jigsaw. We'll pay handsome.
Insidious gave me nightmares for 5 days. I am a fan of the Insidious, but those are good movies. I have Insidious 3 on Blu-ray. That's the latest one I bought, which is a prequel, and I still haven't watched it. I buy movies all the time, and it takes me forever to actually sit down and watch them. I like doing the gun tension because it's the easiest interrogation to do.
Get answers from me. I still will not talk.
Just need that health. Damn, my nose itching like crazy. I feel like I'm going to sneeze, but then it doesn't happen.
Jigsaw.
Best part of being a character is seeing someone in public acting like a badass, and you know you had them screaming like a bitch. Yep. Yep. I know exactly that stereotype you're talking about. You see it all the time. I love getting scared. I love going to those Halloween events. Like here in the Orlando area, every Halloween, it's not just Universal. There's a lot of different haunts that open up. I'm gonna try to go to more than just the Universal one. Now that this year is the first year where YouTube is actually my full-time job, and I have a little more time to do that stuff, I'm gonna make it a point to go to different ones this year and kind of like review them or do like little vlogs on them, because I'm a huge fan of that stuff. Like Halloween, seriously, like Halloween time is my Christmas. I love it. Move, Shield! I just contributed to his death, but it was a necessary loss. Diet Nick Fury just died, whoever he was. Love your timeline series, by the way. Thank you, Ali. Welcome. I didn't know you're streaming on YouTube. Yep, stream on YouTube. Exclusively. For the time being. Probably always. The only feeling that traumatized was Land of the Dead. Oh, I remember Land of the Dead. It was an alright movie. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Shit.
Guns. That's all you are.
Hell yeah. Ooh, wait a minute. Ooh, yes. Got the big gun now. Oh, and a rocket launcher. Damn it. What's your favorite incarnation of Transformers except G1? G1, but besides that, I mean, if you're talking G1 inspired, I also really like the War for Cybertron incarnation. That's kind of its own thing. But besides that, I was a big Beast Wars kid. I thought Beast Wars was freaking awesome, so maybe Beast Wars. The original Evil Dead used to scare me to death. Couldn't watch it. Yeah, me too. When I was a kid, that movie scared me too. But I didn't get that deep scar like I did with the clowns. If you ever go to Michigan, go to Erebus. It's the largest haunted house. Oh, that's awesome. On Halloween, you know which apartment is mine. Yeah, this year I'm going all out on my house for Halloween. Like I love setting up Halloween decorations. Like I'll be the guy that once September, like the second week of September rolls around, Halloween has begun. Like I drive my fiance crazy with it. She's like, it's not even October. And I'm like, nope. Halloween begins in the beginning of September and ends the middle of November. Like I stretch Halloween way past its life. Break the graphics. It's the only way. Yeah, we'll see. Ooh, sniper rifle though.
Punisher, surrender, or he dies.
All right. Headshot. Sniper rifle. I could do it with sniper rifle. Pop out. Pop your head out. Pop your head out. Oh. Damn you. Oh no! Maybe I'll heal if I stay still for a second. Yes, Robert Cody, I am using a PC SX2 emulator. At least I got my heavy machine gun. I'm just going to try to let shield do most of the work, since I'm so low on health. I can't interrogate anyone right now, because there's too many people shooting at. Oh, no. There we go. I don't think they know I'm here. Oh, this guy's fully armored. There we go. Ha! Got an interrogation target. I've threatened my neighbors I will put Santa hats on my skeletons and keep them out 2 more months. You know what sucks about my neighborhood too? Like, I feel like in my neighborhood, I think this goes for neighborhoods in general. When I was a kid, everyone was doing like decorations, like Halloween, Christmas. I feel people do that less and less now. Like, especially in my neighborhood. Like, I was one of maybe like 3 or 4 houses that would set up Halloween decorations at Christmas. Like, I don't know why. I love doing all that stuff.
This area looks clear.
We talked about it yesterday in Goblin Stream, but what's your first console? My first console, technically, it was the Atari 2600. I remember that vividly because technically it was right before my time, because I was born in '86. But my sisters in the time, they were high school students, so they had the Atari, and then when they moved out, I kind of inherited it. So I had an Atari before I had an NES. I remember playing games like Moon Patrol. I had Donkey Kong. I had Spider-Man and The Empire Strikes Back. I had those. And then I got an NES. So I guess that was my first real console experience.
Why is that engine running?
Right here for the police.
Alright, well, let me interrogate this guy first, and then it's your turn.
This will be quick.
Let me go and I will tell you.
I love the skill. Oh, this one's hard to do, though, without killing them. Oh, yes.
Jigsaw, he is in charge of the docks.
With Metal Gear Solid series concluded with Phantom Pain, are you planning to do a time? Yeah. Eventually. I have a couple more in line first, but yes, that is one of the ones I do want to do. I love Metal Gear, but that one's gonna be, that's gonna be a complicated one. Because I'll be honest, like, I've played every Metal Gear game multiple times, and I still don't 100% understand the storyline. Like, there's still a lot of, yeah. And I think most Metal Gear fans can agree with that. Like, those games get so complicated that there's always portions that you're like, I still don't really fully understand what the hell happened. Halloween's dying in some states. I feel bad for kids not getting to see what we saw as kids. Yeah. Yeah, when I was a kid, I can just go down my street and trick or treat. Like, I remember there were like 2 or 3 houses that had their own little haunted house setups too, like walkthroughs. I don't remember the last time I saw that. And every year, I always find myself like struggling. Like, I want to take the kids trick or treating, but where are we gonna go? We always have to like ask people around to see what neighborhoods are really good to go to. Whereas before, like everybody was passing out candy. You know, it's a shame. It's just like I feel like it is a dying tradition now. My favorite Transformers Prime. Transformers Prime was cool. I am a fan of that series. I thought that was really well done. The only thing I hate about it is now they tried to make it a sequel to the War for Cybertron universe, and I was like, come on. It's really not. Hasbro treats it like it now, but it's like they're just doing that. They just did that at the time to try to advertise the series, but completely different look and feel. Like there's so many inconsistencies. It's just not. Oh! Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh wait, that shield coming through. I thought that was more reinforcements for them. Alright, shield, protect me.
Anything you'd like to get off your chest?
Do you remember that damn reservoir level in the original Durdenxero? Yeah, definitely. The dam where you had the vines. That part sucks. Have you seen The Resurrected? Never even heard of it. Mm-mm. I played every game at least twice, and Metal Gear still barely makes sense. Easy way to explain Metal Gear Nano, which, yeah. That's what I'm saying. The timeline itself makes sense if you're talking about what order things happened in. Yeah, sure. That's easy. But when you get to the details of the story, like with the Patriots, with the Sons of Liberty, with all this AI and virtual reality crap that they introduced later, like, that's where it gets crazy confusing. Sons of Liberty is what did that, I would say. And then in Phantom Pain, you have, like, a fake snake, and it gets messy. Who's your favorite Cybertronian? A Starscream, for sure. I've always loved Starscream. He's my favorite Transformer of all time. Like, he's just a scheming little asshole that he's always out for himself and trying to screw Megatron over. I love Starscream. What the hell is that? I don't even know what's exploding. Resurrected is an early 90s horror movie based on H.P. Lovecraft's The Case of Charles Dexter Ward. No, never heard of that. Oh, shit. Well, at least I can do headshots now. Hellgast! Oh, shit! Is that a rocket launcher? Shit, I gotta hide. Oh, this is bad. This is real bad. Oh, yes! You're gonna have a bad day, buddy. Okay, and I agree. In my opinion, that there's separate Transformers series. There's no sequel to Transformers Prime, not at all. Yeah, I remember the sequel to Transformers Prime is actually the Transformers Animated, which flashback. Which I tried getting into that series, but it's too kiddie. It's way too kiddie. I've beaten Metal Gear 4 so many times, still don't understand the plot. Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about. There's a base of the Metal Gear fan base that still doesn't completely understand all the story details. But that goes to how genius of a writer Kojima is, though, because everything he does is very complicated story-wise, but it's still interesting. Hey, thank you, Ollie, for the super chat. Appreciate that. What do you have in line before attempting Metal Gear? I'll reveal more in the future. Exactly what I have. There's a couple, but right now, what I would like to do is Devil May Cry, and if I have time before Mortal Kombat releases. Even closely after, I would like to get a Mortal Kombat one done. That's still to be seen. But also another thing I really want to redo is the Zelda and the Castlevania ones, because I have so much more details that I would like to put in them and make them so much better. Because back then I was really worried about length of my videos, and I was like, man, if I do a video over like, that's a son of a bitch with a rocket launcher. Back then, I was like, man, if I make a video like over 20 minutes, no one's going to watch it. Now, you guys have proven that you don't mind long videos as long as they're engaging. So, especially with the Zelda one, there's so much more I wanted to do with that. And now that Breath of the Wild is out, has been out, I can include that fully. And Yeah, that's actually the one I really want to get to this year.
I've only got a minute to live.
But yeah, don't worry, I will get to Metal Gear eventually. There's a ton of them I want to do. Like, I've got a notebook filled with ideas, and it's just like, it's packed. Alright, what do I... This guy's got a bomb.
How do I defuse the bomb?
Ah, you can't. Just shoot him. I don't know. Stop it. I can tell you. Let me go.
I heard the sequel to Prime was Robots in Disguise with Bumblebee as the leader and animated. Came out before Prime. Oh, it is Robots in Disguise. Yeah, you're right. I didn't mean Transformers Animated. That's a different series. It is Robots in Disguise. That's the one I was actually talking about. I don't like at all where they went with that. Animation-wise, and if you watch it, it's really, really kiddie.
See? Cut the green wire, then the red.
Oh man, I crapped my pants. Go find some place to hide till the police get here.
How are you going to handle cutscenes when you stream MGS? Will that cause any copyright issues with those hour-long cutscenes? Yeah, that's another challenge, because, when I do those videos, I try to narrate, and I try to do a mix of cutscenes, too, but I don't want too lengthy of cutscenes, so you always have to edit it and trim it down. With Metal Gear, it's going to be a challenge, because the ending of Metal Gear Solid 4, for example, that alone was almost a whole movie, so I would have to tackle that as it comes. Because those are real. They're going to have to be severely edited. And then, as far as copyright, yeah, they're probably everything I do gets copyright claimed. It's annoying, but it's part of the game here, I guess. Metal Gear's like Kingdom Hearts. If you played all the games at that point, you should know what's going on. I know what you mean. The American Transformers Robots in Disguise, which I like to print, doesn't exist. Transformers Animated in 07, which is its own universe. Yeah, that's what I meant. I wasn't talking about Transformers Animated. I used the name, but yeah. Robots in Disguise is the one I was referring to. I don't like the animation on that one, and when I watched it, I was like, I just don't feel that's one adults can really enjoy. Because even Transformers Prime had a lot of like storylines that were a little darker, like a little more adults can enjoy it, and they did such a good job, especially at the end when like Bumblebee kills Megatron. I was like, damn. But then Robots in Disguise, it's all kiddie.
This will be quick.
Go to hell, Punisher! You will not get away with this. Takagi-san will see you dead.
Any plans on tackling GTA? People have asked me about that. I'd be open to it. I love the GTA series. The only thing is they're not really necessarily interconnected, so I don't know how timeline friendly it would be. But, I'm not going to be too strict with the timeline series in the future. Like, not everything has to be so interconnected for me just to make a series of videos explaining them, so... I'll probably do that sometime. Especially since Vice City is my favorite Grand Theft Auto game, and I could talk about it forever. I love Vice City. Have you heard about SJW's Trolls Attack Victor Mignola, the voice actor of Broly? I heard something about that, but I haven't looked at the detail. What's going on with him now?
You won't get answers from me. I still will not talk. Jigsaw hates the Kingpin almost as much.
Have you tried Nier Automata? No. Everyone tells me I should, though, but I haven't. MGS4 holds the record for longest cutscene in a video. Yeah, no shit. Definitely. I can't imagine any other game that comes close. Like, I remember when I beat that game, I just sat there, and I was like, this is going on 2 hours. So, yeah, it's going to be a challenge. If I do a timeline, editing those cutscenes down to, like, where you don't lose part of the story, it's going to be quite the challenge. Not an impossible, but...
You waste time. Get them down.
Okay. I think we're almost to the end of this level, I hope. I want to get to the Stark Tower already. That's one of my favorite levels. I love the crossover levels.
Stay calm. There, it's disabled.
How did the Punisher know that guy wasn't lying about defusing the bomb?
Got it.
They could have easily killed the Punisher by telling him the wrong wires to cut. What's the best Punisher story arc? My favorite is the Born or the Return to Nam story. My favorite's Welcome Back, Frank. I just thought that after so many years of Punisher being mishandled, that brought him back to the core elements of what makes the Punisher the Punisher. Yeah, Welcome Back, Frank was awesome. There's a guy right there. I see the tip of his gun. Where's that shield? Oh, that's a turret. Ooh. Oh, man. Oh. Damn it, damn it. No, I don't want to be out in the open like that. I'm going to go that way. Ah! Thank you. Holy shit, man. There's turrets everywhere. I've seen both sides of Migo. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Mignona. He really seems like a scumbag. It's really But what is the controversy, though? I don't even know, like, what it is. Sorry if I missed it, if you mentioned it already. Chat went kind of quick. Hey, Ollie, thank you for that again. I appreciate that, man. Destiny was a bad game, but I heard the lore is great and was explained on the website. Did you read it? If yes, what did you think about it? Honestly, I'm not too familiar with the lore. I like Destiny, but I was never a fan of the fact that you had to go to a website to read the lore, so I never even bothered. Like, I don't know why they did that. They really, like, if you're going to do a game series like that, put the lore in the game itself. You know, instead of forcing people to go on a website and read through, like, this grimoire. I don't like that at all. I feel like Destiny could have been so much more had they done that. Were you able to finish Tofu? No, I haven't even attempted to play Tofu since that day. Oh God, please. Oh no! My health. People have started accusing Broly's English voice actor of sexual assault. Well, like I said, I can't really comment if I don't know the details, but, like, what are your guys' opinions on it? I mean, is it one of those things where, like, it sounds like bullshit, or he actually... Because, I mean, some of that stuff, it's hard to judge those kind of things, you know, if you're not personally involved, because, like, you never know what's a false accusation or not. But at the same time, you don't want to devalue, like, you know, people that actually went through stuff. But at the same time, when you have people that claim something happened that didn't, that really devalues the experiences of people that actually suffered trauma, you know? That reminds me of 9/11. When 9/11 happened, I forgot her name. I saw this documentary on this lady that, like, she was, like, a leader of the, like, 9/11 survivor community, like, where her fiance was burned alive, and she was saved and got out of towers, and it turns out it was all bullshit. She had nothing to do with 9/11. That's what I say, like, it's always hard judging these kind of things when you don't know what's true and what's not. It's actually fake accusations, and there's proof of people conspiring against him, including his fellow boy. Oh, wow. See, and that's what I mean. Like, you never know, like, what happens now, like, what turns out to be bullshit later. Alright. God, man. I don't want to break the graphics. Vic has also been fired by Funimation and Rooster Teeth because of this crap. Yeah. See, that's where I think it's complete bullshit. Like it's dangerous because you don't want people that actually did something employed by you, right? But at the same time, like, are you going to fire someone for every accusation? Because you could be firing someone that hasn't done anything wrong, you know? So, oh man, it's a crazy world we live in. Like, the fact that people are getting fired for every little thing, even, like, we're almost living in a world where you're guilty before being proven innocent. I heard only he hugs and kisses fans without their permission. Everything else I've seen, he's innocent. Hey, welcome, Xeon Blade. That reminded me of Earthquake in Mexico, and this news channel made a fake story of a girl trapped in the building to get more views. Wow. Hey, Ollie, thanks for becoming a member, man. I appreciate that. Let me bestow the power on you with this wrench. So we saw the new members on the stream. Thank you. Alright. I'm gonna run up and grab this son of a bitch. Yes! Grabbed him! Oh, shield's on the other turret. I'm saved.
Anything you'd like to get off your chest?
I was fired for doing nothing wrong because I made my fellow workers look bad by comparison. Oh, damn. Sorry to hear that. What did you work in, like, without specific, like, what industry? Was it retail? Because I could see that happening in retail. I'm a veteran retail employee, so I know how bad it can get when you work retail. Okay, this son of a bitch is getting grabbed. One thing that never made sense in this game is how quick kills earn you points while interrogation kill lose points. Yeah, I don't understand the interrogation kill lose points. All kills should give you points if you're playing a Punisher game.
Looks like the last of them should leave before the police get here.
I'm waiting to hear more about the Vic thing. I want both sides before I make up my mind. Yeah, that's the thing too. Like, this situation that happened recently, I don't remember with the, I think like 2 weeks with that Native American guy, and then the kids with the MAGA hats. Like, first it seemed the way it was reported that they were all like, in his face, making fun of him, and then later when you get the full side of the story, it's all become this big gray area. That's why I never try to react emotionally to these things, because there's usually two sides to a story, and the truth is usually somewhere right in the middle. Ultimate Alliance 3 looks too cartoony for me. Yeah, it can. I don't mind the art style itself more so than I want the gameplay to be as good as the originals. Okay, I'm glad I'm at that level. We're never going to Pier 74 again, thankfully. Let's go back into the war zone. Let's do, well, meatpacking plant. I think the Stark Tower's coming soon. One of the Nucci's many operations.
Another link in the Nucci drug up.
Let's get this big baby in here. Big machine guns.
Another link in the Nucci.
Grab that in my 50 cal.
Drugs get
yeah, it was retail. Oh, I knew it. Right when you were describing it, I was like, he had to have been doing retail.
The Yakuza are gonna hit them tonight. I'm gonna hit them both.
And this other channel made a joke of it by putting an episode of Simpsons, one that Bart says there's a girl in the well, but it's all fake. It was funny, but at the same time cruel. Okay, I'm curious, what do you have to do to become a channel member? You don't have to do anything. You just, when you go to my channel, well, you have to press a button. When you go to the channel, next to subscribe, there should be a join button. It's $4.99 a month. You get the little emojis. You get moderator status. It's more something if you want to help support the channel. Of course, like I always say, you guys don't have to, but that's all you have to do. Click join, and then you join. That's it. So it's kind of like, in a way, it's almost like Patreon within YouTube, I guess you could say. He was in their face. He made a mob with him, the Indian guy. Yeah, that's why I said that was in, like, that whole situation could have been taken either way. I mean, I kind of think, in my, and again, no political talk, but in my opinion, I kind of feel like both sides were wrong in some way. Like, he should have never gotten in the kids' faces, because clearly that was going to start something, right? But then at the same time, you know, and not necessarily the kid that was in his face, because he was just kind of like, to me, he just looked like he was in an awkward situation, like he didn't really know how to react. But you know, I mean, you've been in high school, you know there's kids around there that were making fun of the Native American guy and poking fun at him. It happened too. So that's what I mean. Like, I just think that whole situation, there's usually escalation on both sides. That's why everyone just like, everyone in this country needs to chill the fuck out, for real. Like, relax. The hell? It's so quiet.
For the last time, where is it?
Right here. Oh no! There we go. I have no idea what happened to THQ. They made the first game I played. I always liked THQ as a developer. I think they had some pretty good games. Like, they're the ones that made Darksiders initially, and I love Darksiders. I'll probably end up streaming Darksiders. You know what? Those would be good games to stream. I'm probably going to stream Darksiders 1 sometime soon, because I have the remastered version. I had the 360 version. I beat that. But I started 2 and I never finished it. But I did buy the remastered, or I'm sorry, they call it the War Mastered edition of 1, and I want to replay that again. So I'll probably stream that sometime. Evil Within is like a mashup of Silent Hill, The Matrix, and yeah, I've seen a lot of gameplay footage. I need to play them. Vegeta mellowed out a lot since the beginning. He definitely has, especially when he had a daughter. Like, it was funny seeing Vegeta like that after he had a daughter. How, like, Goku's talking about the tournament, and Vegeta's actually being a responsible father. He's like, basically like, are you kidding me? When my wife's pregnant, she's about to pop. Like, I can't leave her. And I was like, damn, Vegeta is really mellowed out. He won't ever admit it, though. Ever thought about making a Devil May Cry timeline? Oh, you're going to be happy here soon. Yes, and that's the next thing I'm working on after I finish the Resident Evil finale. Hostage? Aren't you a hostage?
Stay here till
Oh,
the
I
gunfire
have to talk to him.
stops.
Fucking game. Hello, Derek. Welcome to the stream. Shin Mikami made evil within. He is the father of Resident Evil. Greetings from Opry Mills. Did I pronounce that right? Opry Mills? Where am I? Oh, wait, this is a meatpacking plant. Never mind. It's because Bulma whipped him into shape, yeah. I love Dragon Ball. That's another thing I talk all day long. It's funny because actually, she won't admit it, but I got my fiance into Dragon Ball. But she'll never admit to people that she likes it. Cause she'll be like, no, that's nerdy. I don't like that. And I was like, you're so full of shit. She knows I made it. She watched the entire Dragon Ball Z saga with me. I'm not the saga, the entire damn show. We watch every Sunday after it airs on Toonami. Every Sunday, we watch Dragon Ball Super together. So she's a fan of the show. Just won't admit it. She's gonna watch the stream and be like, why are you telling people that? What do you think of the Super manga? I don't really read manga, to be honest. So I know there's some differences. But I wouldn't really be able to judge since I haven't really read it myself.
Our leaders tell me nothing.
There's a couple videos actually that cover by what's the channel? Your boy Roshi. I watch some of his videos because he actually covers some of the things in the manga, and it's kind of interesting. Apparently, the power of the Tournament of Power Saga is quite different. Are you gonna get Anthem? I want to get Anthem. I'm interested in it. I really wanted to play the demo and stream it, but I didn't finish the Resident Evil Timeline Part 5 when I wanted to, so I missed out on the demo. If I'm not mistaken, the demo's not available anymore, right? I know people have had negative things to say about it, but like I said, you guys know I like trying things myself. I probably will pick that game up. I actually emailed EA for a review code, but they never reached back out to me. I don't know if I'm getting one. I don't think I am. I think I'm too small for them. Vegeta is the Prince of Capsule Corp. Yeah, that's all he's the Prince of now. I don't know what came as a bigger surprise. Vegeta's shocked that Goku's never kissed Chi-Chi, or the fact that Vegeta would mellow out enough. That's bullshit. And I've talked about this on stream before. I don't buy that at all. I can't believe they added that into the show because... And yeah, you can argue it's not canon, it's not part of the manga, whatever. During the Cell games, when they were resting for those 10 days, and Goku was recovering from his heart virus, when he got up and he was about to leave train, him and Chi-Chi kissed. Like, it wasn't on screen, but they grab each other, and the heads are cut off. You don't see it, but you hear the sound. So, in the American anime, on TV, they absolutely kissed. And that's what I go by. Give me a break. He impregnated her and had children, and they didn't kiss? Lies. But I guess Dragon Ball story has never been 100% consistent to begin with. They always fluff over little details. Like another one, if you watch the Broly movie, Vegeta acts like he wasn't that familiar with fusion, right? He's like, oh, I've heard Trunks talking about it. But then if you watch Dragon Ball Super during the Beerus arc, Trunks and Goten do it right in front of him. And inform Gotenks to fight Beerus. Vegeta saw it in front of him. So, yeah, that's what I mean by consistency. Like, little details, they just like, no one remembers.
I want information. Talk to me.
I have no time for this. Release me. You will regret this.
Anthem feels like a discount Destiny. That's what I've heard. But I've also heard that from EA, which who knows if this is actually accurate, but they said that it's been in development before Destiny 1 was. But I'm sure they've incorporated some ideas from Destiny. There's no way they haven't. People are mostly complaining about the Tournament of Power in the manga because power scaling was thrown out the window. Yeah, it kind of was. But, you know, I kind of like how now in Dragon Ball... And I feel the Broly movie represented this very well. I kind of like how now it isn't all about, like, oh, I have a higher power level, so when you punch me, nothing happens. You know, like Dragon Ball Z was. I kind of like it now where it's more, like, actual fighting skill. And you really saw that with Broly. Like, one part that... It's very subtle. You see Goku powering up and he's doing like his fighting stances. You see Broly like start copying him. Little things like that you would have never seen in Dragon Ball Z. So I in a way I kind of like that they're doing that now.
Whoever is there,
Toriyama tends to forget things. Yes, and I wish I knew what it was a reference to. I don't remember, but there was this interview I read with Toriyama online that he had forgotten what color hair Android 18's hair was, and he was drawing her hair black. And someone on his team had to remind him that she was blonde, and he was thinking her hair was black. He was thinking 17. So I was like, I wonder if he really is like that absent-minded and forgetful, or if it's almost like a character he plays. Like that's how he wants people to see him, just to be quirky, you know.
Release me! You will regret this. Jigsaw hates Kingpin, but he hates you more.
His parts definitely kissed her parts. I used to live for Toonami on Cartoon Network. Man, those were the days just waiting for... Yeah, it was so torture, too. Oh, my God. Now, I remember, like, getting off my bus in high school, and I was one of the like, middle to last stops. So when I got home, if my bus was running late, like, I'd be late for Dragon Ball, and I used to get so mad. I would rush from my bus stop. I'd haul ass down the street to get home. Because, like, at that time, the Boo Saga was airing when I was in, like, late high school. And, oh my God, like, I would get so pissed off if I missed an episode. Because back then, there was no streaming, no YouTube. You couldn't just watch it. You know, you had to wait till it aired again. So it was torture. I remember the one episode in the Cell Saga where Piccolo fought Cell when he was trying to protect 17 before he got absorbed. When Piccolo went hand-to-hand with him. I missed that whole episode because my bus was late. And that episode always stuck in my mind because I couldn't watch it for years until I actually got the DVD sets. He forgot all about Launch. Yeah, Launch basically no longer exists.
I think that's him.
Who was basically supposed to be freaking Tien's girlfriend. Or so that's how they were painting her. Oh, fuck, I flashed myself. There we go. Quick kill. I love the quick kills. They're efficient. Come on, Nuchis. Or these guys aren't even Nuchis, actually. They're Asian. Yakuza scum. Alright, I'm done playing with you. If we want to talk how forgetful Araki of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is very forgetful, but still produces masterpieces, I know nothing about JoJo. Oh, come on. That guy took way too much health away. I think there's a rumor for the reason they made Future Trunks hair blue was because they thought people would get confused between Future Trunks and Kid Trunks. That's stupid, though. Like, well, the reason that I know of, originally, and this is what I've heard, and well, this is true, actually. Originally, in the original Dragon Ball manga, Bulma's hair was purple. So if you look at that, her hair was purple, and then in the anime, they made it blue. And then Trunks' hair, they made it purple to match... I'm sorry if I'm getting the colors confused. In the anime, in American anime, they made his hair purple to match the manga Bulma. So apparently that has something to do with how now, since her hair has been blue in the anime series, he decided to make that match. So it's just... I don't think that's a situation where he just forgot the hair color. Some people say that too. But I don't like blue hair Trunks. I like purple hair Trunks. Like, I wish they had, like, remastered Blu-rays for Super where they colored his hair purple again. I always like purple hair Trunks. Does Bullseye have superpowers? Technically, no. But you could almost consider his abilities superpowered. Like, how doesn't he? Yeah, no, I don't know shit about JoJo. All I knew about JoJo was that I had the Dreamcast game, and it was a fighting game that I liked, and I had no idea who any of the characters were. And also the fact that apparently it's a lot like Castlevania, because I get comments on my Castlevania timeline video all the time about how similar it is to JoJo. That's as much as my knowledge goes. I'm like 4 years older than you. I don't know anything about Dragon Ball. All we had back then was Grendizer? I don't know what that is either. Go, Meat Packer. Oh no, I'm getting lit up. Shotgun is not good here. Oh, damn it. My controls are backwards. Yeah. Who else wants to get their head blown off? Everything is similar to JoJo, which is just a meme.
Get out here now! You are weak!
Doesn't JoJo have, like, generations, though, of, like, supernatural people or something? Shit. Damn, I really need something. I need a machine gun. Need something more accurate. He forgot Goten and Trunks. Kid Trunks had tails. Yeah. Well, you know what? You can argue that they surgically removed them, just like they did to Gohan, eventually. And, I'm sorry, Goku. But yeah, he most definitely forgot. I want to see another epilogue showing Trunks and Maya adapting to their new situation at the end of Sama Zero. Yeah, I hope we see more of them. And it's funny because now, whatever universe they're in now, there is 2 of them. Like 2 Trunks and 2 Maya. So I was like, I wonder how that's going to work out. That's weird. It's funny when you think about it, though. Because if you think about it, she's kind of a cradle robber. Because she's all young now and everything, but if you guys remember, she's only young because of the Dragon Balls. She should be, I mean, she's older than Goku and Vegeta. Like, she's actually older than Bulma. So she's past her middle age a little bit. Technically, if she hadn't turned into a child again. Alright, I'm gonna kill these dudes. Will Goten and Trunks ever age? You know what? What I want to see, I would love to see in Super a time jump. I want to see them do a time jump to the GT era. Not that I want GT, I don't want GT, but that era where Trunks and Goten are grown up, and I want them to continue the story from there. Because if you think about it, if you look at the timeline of Super, Dragon Ball Z is still a sequel to Super in a way, because Dragon Ball Z, this is all taking place before the last episode of Z. If you're going by the anime, not the manga. I don't know how the manga ends, but in the original Dragon Ball Z ending, Trunks and Goten were teenagers, and there was another tournament, and that's where they first introduced Oob. You know, so it's like Z is still the end cap. So I want to see Super blow past that. I want then truly go into original territory. She's about 56 now, right? That's what I mean. I think there's still a guy alive up there.
Better check for more hostages before I move.
I keep telling people if they accept Super Saiyan 4, they're going to have to accept GT. Yeah, and I love Super Saiyan 4, but I don't like GT. That's the problem I keep facing. You know one thing that's cool, though? One of my buddies actually, and I'm sure he didn't create this theory, but one of my buddies were talking about GT and how he thinks, and this is a really cool way to think about it. He thinks that in his mind, GT's canon to an alternate universe, right? Because you know how the Tournament Saga ended, or no, I'm sorry, you know how the Tournament Saga introduced like multiple universes, right? Well, GT did happen, but it follows that it's how the Dragon Ball Z events continued in one of the alternate universes, not Universe 7. And I was like, damn, I really like that idea. So that's a way you can incorporate GT into like the official canon. It's just not Universe 7. It could be one of the other universes we haven't explored. That's a cool idea. There was an image leaked from Anthem's premium skins armor, and they go for 20 or so, and it really isn't acceptable. Oh no, yeah, that's ridiculous. That's what I'm saying. Like, even these games, when I want to play them, I don't spend a penny on that extra bullshit.
Stay here.
And mind you, those suits aren't going to be $20 on the final game. They're just trying to price it as high as possible and gauging fan feedback. And they know people are going to bitch, so then later on they're going to be like, oh, it's only $5. we lowered it based on your feedback. We're listening. No, they probably always planned to do it at $5, but they're trying to see what they can get away with. That's all it is. I love Super Saiyan 4 because it's the most unique design. I agree with that. And also, I think story-wise, it's the one that makes the most sense. Because think about it. A Super Saiyan, the way that we've seen it so far, it just kind of ignores the giant ape Uzaru power. Super Saiyan 4 takes that and puts it into like a human-sized form. It's the power of the great ape, miniaturized almost. I love that idea. To me, that's the true Super Saiyan right there. I want to see Broly turn into a SSJ4 where his tail grows back because of transformation. He would be absolutely unstoppable. And by the way, for those of you on here that aren't Dragon Ball fans, I apologize for that Dragon Ball talk. Like I said, once I get going with Dragon Ball, I can Dragon Ball all day.
How'd he get here?
Alright, I'm done with this level already. I don't want to be here no more. I'm telling you, I want the Stark Tower level. I think the Stark Tower level is when we get there, it's getting near the end of the game. Come on, you son of a bitch. Don't hide from me! Damn you. Oh, I need this dude's gun. And I must interrogate you.
Talk fast. I'll get impatient.
You do not scare me. I will not talk. Takagi-san is in
Think about it, Broly did utilize the strength of an ape without transforming in the film. Yeah, exactly, Rick. And, like, that's one thing, when I saw that movie, that reminded me of Super Saiyan 4, because that's kind of the explanation for Super Saiyan 4, but now, like, Broly, they applied that to his transformation. I was like, huh, that's interesting. Like, could that be a hint of things to come? I might be looking too deep into it, but I feel like Broly is going to play a much bigger role in the future of Super than people think. Especially now that the movie was so well received. Like, I feel like Goku and Vegeta are going to learn quite a bit about, like, Saiyan, I guess you could say, like, biology from Broly's level of power. Because Broly, I mean, he's clearly not a normal Saiyan. You know, with his power just constantly rising, and, like, he's almost like the Taskmaster from Marvel of Dragon Ball. Like, he just learns as he fights. I personally think they should do more King Cold. Yeah, man, I love King Cold, and when seeing him again was a pleasure. Like, I always thought his character was cool, and you know, they barely touched on him. And what I liked how they said that before the Frieza Army, like, they established it was called the Cold Force. And I want to see Cooler become canon. I want to see Frieza's brother Cooler. I always thought he was super cool. I know he's in Heroes, but I want, like, an official return for him. Ooh, I'm gonna put that guy in the conveyor belt. Ooh, I wonder if it comes out on the other side. Like, all squished. I guess I could have interrogated that guy, but he was inconveniencing me. Yes. Anyone else? Big boy. Where are you, big boy? There we go. If they do anything to change SSJ4, it should be the fur color. It should be yellow like SSJ or brown like the Great Ape. Or just the Saiyan black hair color. Yeah, I think it'd be cool if it was just the Great Ape, like in miniaturized form. I want to see that form adapted in the Super.
Will belong to the eternal sun.
Here we go. Ah!
Sanitized for your protection.
Oh my god, it actually saran wraps him. Look at that. That's actually super funny. I like it. Okay, now what? I want to see Goku meet How did they say in the movie? They said Gine, right? I want to see him meet Bardock. And I know this is just fanboy talk. It's not going to happen. But if for some reason they use the Dragon Balls and wish back, not all the Saiyans, but Bardock somehow, like, man, or not even, like, even if they establish the whole, like, storyline as canon where he, like, travels back in time, like, Bardock can somehow find himself back in the Super era. I want to see Bardock and Goku interacting. I love Bardock. I'm a huge Bardock fan. He's my favorite Saiyan by far. War never changes. Okay. It would be interesting to see how Goku reacts to his parents, though, and Vegeta, like King Vegeta return. I don't feel that him and Vegeta would really like each other very much. Because at this point, they're two very different people. And, I mean, if you look even deeper into the lore, like, Saiyan culture was never... They were like Kryptonians, really, in the DC movies. They were never like family units. It was more breeding for, like, it was a caste culture. Like, they were breeding for different class levels. Like, you had warriors and elites and weak. So it was never very, like, warm and like, the exception is Bardock and his wife. He's a space pirate. He's a horrible... Who are you talking about, Bardock? But by the end, though, he wasn't like that anymore. I'm saying he changed. You know who was a space pirate was Turles. He was a cool character.
He ain't gonna live long enough to find it.
Who?
Let's go check on him.
Oh, someone's coming.
Guys, get in here.
Who would win in a fight, Green Goblin or the Joker? I think the Joker.
Drug lab.
The Joker would find a way to kill Green Goblin. Unless you're talking about the ultimate version of Green Goblin, where he's basically the Hulk, then that would kill the Joker in a battle. Like, if we're talking hand-to-hand. I gotta say, the Nuchis are probably the most useless villains in this game. Like, they're just cannon fodder. Just a bunch of Mafia cannon fodder. Any more Nuchis? Fernet Cash, little Nuchi Slayer. Oh, here we go. We got the Olive Garden music playing now. Just because now we're killing Italians, they have to play the Olive Garden music. I laughed my ass off when Broly beat the hell out of Frieza for an hour. Yeah, man. Like, if you think about it, like, Frieza took a good beating. They brought back Samazu in Super Dragon Ball Heroes anime. Maybe that is what you mean. Yeah, I need to catch up to that. I watched like up to episode 3. Even though I don't know how the hell they brought him back. I want to see Cooler turn Diamond for the next Old Beyond Gold. Yeah, that'd be awesome. And I want to see him do it in a Shredder form. Super Shredder form, as I like to call it. Who is talking? Alright, oh, you're gone. Oh, need a hostage. Oh, shit. Remember in Arkham Asylum when Joker took the Bane juice to become huge, then had his thugs? Oh, yeah. That was so weird, having that giant Bane Joker. That was kind of stupid, honestly. I don't feel that's something... I don't know. I feel Joker wouldn't necessarily do that. Joker's never been, like... His plots have never revolved around him just being physically superior to Batman.
Talk fast, or I'll get impatient. I don't know nothing, damn it. I've been through worse. Drugs. Ship him out in the meat.
Next thing you know, King Cold get a platinum for him. That'd be hilarious. Bane juice. That was a venom toxin. Damn, this is another long level. It's the Punisher.
This might be it.
Oh, Oh, found your lab, bitch. I think I've killed that same Mario guy a million times already. He's the one that looks like Mario. Right there. Like a Punisher version of Mario.
Just shut down, boys.
Love the Wesker Legacy video. Good job. Thank you, Prep. And welcome to the stream. These levels, sometimes the way they end is just like... there's no... like, it just ends. Anyone remember the time Batman teamed up with the Hulk? I feel like it's happened a couple times. They should bring back Cell. I don't feel that... I don't know. I love Cell as a villain, but I don't really know what else they could do with him. Then again, they brought back Frieza, and that was cool. So who knows? I want to see... You know what would be cool? Oh my god, check this out. Here's an idea for a saga. If Cell comes back and he absorbs Frieza, swallows Golden Frieza, and turns into whatever he turns into. So he's like a Golden Frieza-powered Perfect Cell. I think that would be an awesome story arc. So we kind of have the same taste in movies. Do you recommend Bird Box, or is it overhyped? Both, honestly. I thought Bird Box was a pretty good movie. I keep hearing people saying it's one of the best movies I've ever seen. I keep hearing it's one of the scariest movies. I disagree with both of those. I think it was an okay movie, though. It's well worth one watch, but is it overhyped? Yes, definitely is overhyped at the same time. I didn't think it was remotely scary. It had some parts, but... oh, we're going to Stark Tower! Yeah, it's just not as good as people are making it seem.
Iron Tech armor for Jigsaw. My neighbor Dave is a huge Iron Man fan, so he and I are doing the tourist thing today. No armor is gonna save Jigsaw when I find him.
I was so pleased when I first played this game and I saw there was like an Iron Man crossover moment. I was like, what? So cool. Will you be getting the open world Dragon Ball RPG? I will. I don't know if it's going to be very good because honestly, I feel like every time they've tried a Dragon Ball game that's not a fighting game, it's usually pretty mediocre. But I'm a diehard Dragon Ball fan. Most every game that comes out, I'll buy, even if it's not that good. Bird Box was a very unique idea. It deserves props for. See, that's the thing, though. I don't feel it was that unique of an idea because, like, when I saw that movie, I felt like I've seen it before. You know, like it had an interesting twist, but at the same time, it did nothing that like The Happening didn't already do. Oh, there was another movie I was thinking of and I forgot that did something similar. But The Happening... oh, Pulse. If you guys have seen Pulse a couple years back, same idea with people killing themselves. So it just, to me, it didn't seem that as unique as people made it seem.
Tell me.
Jigsaw is... well, he's John Saint.
Oh my god, I just noticed that says Playa.
I know what he did. Thought I'd killed him.
Yeah, claymores kill most people. He lived, but it sent him through a window and shredded his face. So they started calling him Jigsaw. Your attacks on Eternal Sun operations are causing a major...
I think it's weird how in this universe Jigsaw is John Travolta's son from the Thomas Jane movie.
Not good. Takagi's losing control, and Jigsaw's taken over.
I didn't come here for gossip.
What do you think about the crossover universe in the comics like Batman Wolverine? I think that's awesome. I'm a huge fan of any crossover. Like, it's just fun. It's just a way to nerd out.
Stark Industries tomorrow.
All right, see you later, Ollie. Thank you for the super chats today. And for the membership. Appreciate it.
Armor, a weapon, or blueprints or something.
Again, for those of you that are new to the stream, tonight 8 p.m. Eastern, we are also doing Castlevania Curse of Darkness.
Tony Stark's A-list, but I'll find a way in.
I'm actually really excited about Curse of Darkness. Between streams of that game, when I'm not streaming, I'll probably load it up just to grind some of my little monsters. Because that game can be a little grindy at times.
R&D department. Our technicians are building the world of tomorrow today.
Stark Industries. So cool. Oh, and all these like lasers and stuff, you could use those as like torture devices.
To know that almost 10%
They need more horror movie crossovers like Freddy Jason. Yes. Most definitely.
Everyone, please stay calm. Security is on its way.
What was that, Dr. Freeman? Maybe the quantum physics group finally opened that extra-dimensional portal. Extra-dimensional aliens. Wonder what they look like.
Nothing
As much as like Frieza and Torment of Power, Cell would have been an awesome replacement, would have been a better team dynamic with both 17, 18, and Gohan. That's true. I agree with that statement. It would have been cool having them both back. But then they'd be too powerful, I think. Damn. Where's Iron Man when you need him?
Someone help me! Call security! Help! Help!
I must take revenge. Punish the guilty. Oh! Oh! Hold on, man. I don't have guns. Cheap asshole. Who wants to get interrogated? Oh, you killed him! He was my interrogation. Well, you'll have to do. Of course, Tony is a statue of, yeah, cocky asshole.
Tell me something I don't know.
I love this level because it has such unique interrogation methods. Come here.
Jigsaw sent us to steal Iron Man's armor.
Steal Iron Man's armor. Excellent. Oh, can I throw someone in front of that? I need to find someone to bring over here.
Mr. Castle, I'm watching security monitors. Bad stuff's happening all over the place. Stay right there, Dave. Watch. Tony seems to have some size issues.
That's funny. Tony seems to have size issues. Shot his nuts. Alright, let's do this.
Here, help me unpack this. We must be ready before they return. You! Huh?
Neck break. Ooh, I almost want to switch guns. Yeah, here we go.
Looks like
Damn, it killed everybody. I like when they do show, but I remember when they show the Iron Man here. She's just like, I saw the Punisher in the middle of things.
Your life is here!
Oh, you son of a... Headshot. No, you don't need to be interrogated. You will die. Iron Man is a bit anti-hero. He kills people unlike most of the other Avengers. I mean, it depends what version of the characters you're looking at. If you're looking at, like, the Ultimate comics, they pretty much all kill people. Not cold-hearted or anything, but, I mean, they don't bother to save their villains, like Spider-Man. And you want to remember the Black Lantern. You talking about, like, the actual Black Lanterns, like DC? 'Cause those were cool. And Black Hand and Blackest Night.
Our area is almost secure. A few more sections to sweep.
Oh, helicopter blade. Oh, can I throw him in it? Oh, I hope so, please. Oh, man. I feel like if I would have thrown him further, I kind of feel like I would have been able to. Damn, that sucks. Damn it. I'm disappointed I couldn't destroy him in that helicopter. Yeah, Blackest Night was a good story. That'd make a good video game. Or even a DC movie. If they can get their shit together. You skipped Arm Day. With the increasing need for headshots, may wish this game had first-person mode. Yeah, I agree with that because, like, you kind of need headshots at this point in the game because all these enemies start wearing body armor and stuff. Except these guys, but the more powerful enemies. Probably a bad time to be interrogating, but
Go to hell, Punisher.
so be it.
Don't you have shoplifters to execute? Jigsaw sent us. He wants Iron Man technology.
Where my Black Lantern trying to speak nice. Yeah, I thought the Black Lanterns, the idea of them was terrifying too. Like, just a bunch of characters that have been dead for years, now they're all just popping back to life. Like, what the hell is happening? Oh, this guy. Oh, come on. Oh, you're such an asshole. There we go. You're going down here. Oh, come on. Well, yeah, you're just gonna have to die. You served me no purpose. I'm surprised they haven't done an animated film for Black. Me too. Because now we have like Reign of the Supermen and all that stuff too. If they bring back Cooler, he should be the banished brother for disagreeing with his father. He could be like a warrior politician with a silver thong when speaking. I think that'd be an overall good storyline for Cooler. And just like Broly, you know, his storyline would be probably way different than the actual, you know, the one we already have. I think it's cool that they added Broly, DBZ Broly to Dragon Ball Fighters, and now we're getting Super Broly. So you can have DBZ Brawler fighting Super Broly. That's gonna be cool.
Went upstairs. I'll get him. Go away! I never did.
What a wuss. Oh, I should have interrogated him. Ah, I wanted blood too much. How dope was Aquaman? That story looks so... Which one, Isaiah? You talking about Blackest Night? Because if you're talking about Blackest Night, yeah, he was crazy awesome in that.
Intruders in experimental labs. All personnel respond.
Oh, I think there's some more special kills in here. Yeah, there's one right here. Yeah.
What was that? Kenji?
Should have been the ass.
Oh no! They killed Kenji!
Oh my god. Did you guys see that? Hear that South Park reference? I think that was a South Park reference. Oh my god, they killed Kenji. Had to have been a South Park reference. Technically, the next DB villain that should be canon should be Android 21 in Dragon Ball Super. I do not like Android 21. She's got such a big fan following though now. For some reason, I never understood that character nor really liked her. It's just like, it's just an android that is basically Majin Buu now. It's I don't know. I thought she was lame in Dragon Ball Fighters. Who do you think would be a good Batman now that Ben Affleck is out? You know what I want to see actually as Batman. And I'm not the only one that said this, but I totally agree with it. I want them to go the Batman Beyond route, make a future Batman, and make it, oh my god, I had a brain fart. The original Batman. Oh my god, why did I... Michael Keaton. I had a complete brain fart. Michael Keaton. I want to see Batman Beyond, and I want to see Michael Keaton as old man Batman. That's what I want to see. If we're talking like modern era Batman, where, you know, I did like Ben Affleck as Batman. I don't know who else. I really don't know. The rumors so far have all been shitty actors. But I don't even... I just want a Batman Beyond movie. Just do that and I'll be happy. Tell you, watched your Part 5 Resident Evil 3 times now. Thank you for that. Appreciate that. No talent in what you do. Thank you for your hard work. Thank you, St. Jimmy, and welcome to the stream. That would be very cool, seeing old Batman, right? And it could be the original Batman. Well, the original in the movies.
Let's have a little chat, just you and me.
I don't know who I would like as Terry McGinnis, though. I feel like you could pick any young actor. Batman Rise of Martha. Or better yet, like I said before, make Flashpoint Batman movie. I want to see Thomas Wayne Batman. That's one thing I want to see them do with the DC movies. And I don't think they will do this because it'll probably be very not general audience friendly. The comic book fans would eat it up though. Like, And I think it would set DC apart from Marvel if they did this in the movies. I would like DC to start making just standalone movies, but out of like their alternate universes. Like, I'm dying to see an Injustice movie. I'm dying to see like a Red Sun Superman movie would be cool. The Flashpoint, if they did a Flashpoint movie, but not the Flashpoint story, just a movie based in the universe where the Flashpoint story took place, like with Thomas Wayne Batman. I want to see them just make these crazy stories in the live-action films. That would be super cool. And like I said, it's something that would, you know, they don't want to copy Marvel, so do something like that. Why not? Elseworld story. Yeah, exactly. Like, do like an DC Elseworlds label. And just make movies that don't necessarily connect to anything else you're doing. Just go crazy with it. I mean, shit, you're making comic book movies. Comic books in general are just batshit crazy. Alternate realities and universes, time travel, like, embrace that. Shit. They need to take more risks with DC films. Yeah, I completely agree. Right now, I kind of feel like they're just playing it safe. They're going with whatever's making them money. But I feel like money will come if you start going all out and do stuff that the fans really appreciate. Because, let's be real here. Like, movie studios, like, think of general audiences, but, I mean, fans are huge, enormous part of that theatrical budget that go see these movies. Actually, not general audiences. Oh! Holy shit! I thought he was just gonna catch fire. Alright. That was cool. And of course, since I'm fighting Asian men, we're have Asian music playing. Even though I'm in Stark's tower. Alright, see you later, Freddy. Thanks for becoming a member. Well, following the success of Into the Spider-Verse, DC is in talks with an animated Batman Beyond. See, that's one thing. That's what I'm talking about right there. How Marvel and Sony took a jump and they did a Spider-Verse movie, which is just some alternate universe, right? Awesome movie. Like, DC needs to do this. Whether it's animated or live action, I want to see them break the mold and do this live action. Like, how cool would it be having Henry Cavill as Superman in an Injustice movie? Like, man, that... They need to do it. I'm a huge fan of Injustice. That universe, I mean. But we already have a modern-day Batman Beyond. It's MCU Spider-Man. He's already got a high-tech suit and a rich mentor. Yeah, it kind of is, in a way.
How do I unlock the security system?
Ooh, a little bit slow down here. Gotta get out of this part.
Security system to lock everything down. Let me go, please. Give me some cover.
Gotta get rid of these guys. You're slowing down my game. Oh wait, those are Stark security. No wonder I couldn't shoot them. Man, I wish my laptop could run PS2. Yeah, if you're on a laptop, it'd be... You need a high-end laptop to be able to run them properly. Because the PS2 emulator, once you got the settings down properly, it's more so than graphics card. It's a CPU hog. I actually have my I have an i7 in here running at... I don't even remember what I overclocked it. It's past 4.0 gigahertz. Like, I have it running at really high, and it still doesn't run everything perfectly. Because, like, right now, if this was my old computer, right now, this would be running all in slow motion while I was streaming, I mean. Because streaming also taxes your CPU a bit, too. So, I mean, it's heavy-duty emulating these games. Alright. Who wants to get killed? You're not breaking my game, bad guys. Stop firing. I gotta kill you as quick as possible. I want RTX 2080, but I don't know if it's worth it. Just going to wait till next gen. I might eventually get into VR for like the Oculus and stuff. I don't have the money right now, but I don't want to spend that money on Oculus right now. I don't know, because I have PlayStation VR, and even that I don't really play very much. God. Quick kill. How did that kill a guy in full body armor? Just a kick to the face. Oh, you're such a dumbass. Oh, knife in the mouth. How'd that taste? The music in it is perfect. Lord of the Rings: The Third Age? I've never played that one. Is that the one that's like an RPG, kinda? I don't know if that's the right word to use. Or like an MMO or something. See, when Punisher goes all out and just quick kills everything, it's magical. Can't break my game if you're dead. Oh god, I'm about to die. That guy got to get interrogated. You gots to come with me. Oh! Get away! Get away! Get away! Ja! I'm like trying to go around these corners. Alright. I need your help, my friend. I see a guy over there.
Tell me something I don't know.
Do not make me
Ah.
angry.
Oh no! Hurry up! Hurry up! Talk!
You'll awaken the dragon. It's too risky. I go straight. I promise. 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 Promise.
Oh, you triggered my PTSD. Instant death.
Both break.
I love those little cutscenes. I hope I didn't miss any. The little like memory flashbacks. I used to like unlocking them all because you can actually go into the main menu and look at them all too afterwards. Surprise, bitch! Oh, and also, as a reminder, if you guys are enjoying the stream, don't forget to drop that like. Smash it as hard as possible. Ooh, I need an interrogation kill.
What are you doing here?
Nothing will make me talk. I was not listening when they discussed our plan. Wait! Remember, we are to steal plans and armor.
That's the best excuse I've heard in interrogation. He's like, I was not listening when we discussed the plans. That shit was genuinely funny. Oh, God. Oh, gotta hide. Man, if I had a grenade, I'd just launch that shit right... You've chosen your fate. Let's do a face smash. We haven't done a face smash in a little bit.
Let me go, and I will tell you.
Has anyone seen that Resident Evil 2 video where it's just a compilation of people running into Mr. X for the first time, and then they're playing X Gonna Give It to You? That should have me dying. Didn't this game get some heat when it came out because of the violence during interrogation? It did. That's why when you see me do the interrogations, the screen goes gray and the camera moves a little bit. They censored it. There's a hack for the PC version that I know of. I don't know if there's an emulator version, but there is a PC hack where you can uncensor it. But yeah, I got a lot of heat for it. Even though by today's standards, like it's not really that violent. It's kind of light in terms of violence compared to some of the games I've seen today. Oh, I'm dead. Yeah! Oh, I think I'm getting shot up by other enemies. Oh no, I didn't realize there were other enemies here. Regaining health. Come here. Huh! Will the success of a Resident Evil 2 remake, do you think Capcom will make a 3-make? Yeah, it'll happen for sure. I don't think there's any doubt about it. It's just a matter of time at this point. I mean, Capcom themselves have been pretty pretty much hinting that it's going to happen too. Oh, damn it. Please don't kill me. This guy's almost dead. Maybe 2 more rockets. No! Okay, well. Oh, look at this, look at this. Yes! How did that not kill him? That should have been a one-shot kill. Shit. Oh, damn it. Oh, that was a direct hit. He's not getting up from that. I think that's the end of the level. I think we see Iron Man now. Saw someone playing Resident Evil 2 mod with first person. Yeah, there's a PC mod. I saw it. It was super cool. It looked like Resident Evil 7. And there's Iron Man.
What are our losses?
Still sweeping the building, sir. Looks like at least 50 guards, 20 scientists, and a few tourists.
What were they after?
Some blueprints were stolen from design, and several pieces of iron tech armor are missing.
And where's the Punisher? I saw him in the middle of things.
Missing.
Sounds nothing like Iron Man.
Why he was here.
But we do know he was here.
Castle knew something. Find out what it was.
Yes, sir. There was someone with Castle. Came on the tour with him and left with him.
And?
Well, sir, he stole some things from the labs. Paper clips, a hole punch, and some scraps of metal. Should I contact the police?
I need a drink.
It would have been cool having an Iron Man team up where you could play as him in this game. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to smash that like button with all of your strength. Make sure you subscribe and click the bell so you don't miss any new content. You can follow me on social media or go into my community tab for updates. And for as little as $1 a month, you can support the channel directly on Patreon. This is Fabian, I love you guys, and I'll see you next time.